like what defensive moves this offseason do you need done, whether that's through the draft or free agency, to have that defense in a place where you're confident going into the next season?
I mean, I think we've invested enough in defense, to be honest, right? Like if you were to get the only guy I would say hand over a blank check to is Chris Jones. If for some reason Kansas City lets him out, because that's your 3 technique. You have a few young defensive tackles there, right? This defensive draft isn't that great. So like, you know, I don't necessarily, I think Jared Verse actually would be a pretty good compliment to Montez Sweat being like that. Hey, you have your power and speed or your thunder and lightning, but you know, I don't think. Go ahead.
Are you out on my LSU boy Danielle Hunter?
Well, I wouldn't hate that, but I think Bryce Huff's going to be a little bit cheaper. And like I said, like I just feel like we've already invested so much on defense that it's like, dude, we're like, let's fucking modernize the Chicago Bears and like put some money on offense and go. I'd rather go pay like a top of the market free agent center. Possibly the Tevin Jenkins things is tough, but yeah, on the defensive side of the ball, like I really like Bryce Huff, but you're kind of there, right? Like you have a ton of money in the linebacker room. You have a bunch of young, very good talent. You know, I think the top priority is extending Jalen Johnson and then getting another complimentary edge piece. So, is it Danielle or Daniil?
It's Daniil.
Daniil? Okay, yeah.
It was always Danielle at LSU.
It was always Danielle at LSU.
Sometimes those guys go through rebrands.
So that's fine. If it's Danielle, then I'm going to go with the LSU guy. I'm going to go with the Origins. But when it comes, you know, I wouldn't. That's not a move I'd be mad at. But like, I just think go get a couple guys later in the draft that have some potential. Like you've already invested a ton on every level of the defense. So Bryce Huff, Hunter, and he's been rumored to the Bears. I wouldn't be mad at that move, but it's like he's probably going to demand like 17, 18 million a year, right? Like you really need to spend more money on defense. Like go fucking figure it out on offense.